Hey guys, it's Michael and today's VEDA Day 27, and today I thought I'd talk to you about, in case you haven't noticed, that first off, I love video games. And the great thing about video games now is that it's at the point where it's a great medium to tell stories. So today I I thought I'd talk to you about some of my favorite plot lines from video games. So let me just give a little insight. Video game plot lines are a little bit different from like when you read books, but they're very similar but different in a way. That's a whole other topic on its own thing. So yeah, let's get started. One of my favorite plot lines is the God of War series. Let me tell you what this game is about. This game is about a soldier named Kratos who's a Spartan, and he goes out to war, and as he is about to die, he makes a deal with the God of War Ares that he will grant him powers so he can defeat his enemies. But that brings him that comes with a consequence, because in his rage of obtaining power and destruction, he accidentally kills his wife and daughter. And so, in the beginning, the first God of War is all about his revenge on Ares and how he wants to kill him because of the deal that he makes. And so, spoiler alert for the first one, he kills Ares, and then in number 2 and number 3, he wants to just basically destroy all the gods and kill everybody. What I love about this is like it's just a great take on Greek mythology. It's super brutal. It's rated M for a reason. I mean, there is skin shown in here, and the way people like the bloods and the kills, oh, it's super brutal. But what I love about it is you're playing as an anti-hero, and that's different, especially when you read a book also. Reading from a perspective of an anti-hero is really intriguing. It walks that fine line between a hero and a anti-hero, because while he wants to get revenge on the gods, he doesn't know all of the consequences that's happening because of these decisions that he's making. But I love it. It's just a really great take on mythology, and if you Greek mythology, and if you love that, yeah, and it has some amazing visuals, especially in number 3. There's a scene, as slight spoiler, as you're riding up Gaia, the Mother Earth, she's one of the Titans, and as you're fighting her, Poseidon is coming in and attacking you. A1 right there. So another one of my favorite series, an incredible plot line, is the Uncharted series, already right here. This story is about, well, the plot of this is about Nathan Drake, who is a treasure hunter, and in each one of these he basically finds out about a hidden treasure, like a city lost gold, or what's the other one? I forgot where it was. It was in Tibet, I think. Ooh, you can tell I wasn't paying attention on that one. But what I love about this is the characters. The characters are awesome in this. You get to really know who they are. They have their own personalities. You just get to see them develop, essentially. And number 3 is really good in that aspect of, since Drake is a person of adventure, he's seeking, in the third one, he's seeking this treasure, and all his friends are basically telling him why are we doing this, because to them it doesn't seem like it's worth it, but to him he just keeps going and going and going, and in the end, well, before the twist happens, you kind of just be like, no, it wasn't worth it, don't do it. But it's just really good because the character development and just the like Indiana Jones vibe to it, I just really love. And then the same studio created another one that's really good, and that's The Last of Us. The Last of Us is semi post apocalyptic, and it's semi zombies because they're not really classified as zombies. Um, Basically, this is a story about Joel, this man right here, who has to escort Ellie to like a group of people want her, basically, and so he has to escort her to like a sort of safe haven. And what's great about this is they drew inspiration from, if you've ever read uh, Cormac McCarthy's The Road, um, they drew a lot of inspiration from this. And in case you don't know, The Road is a boy and about a boy and his father. Well, the point of view is from his dad, but it's about the dad and his hold on right quick, my battery's about to die. Alright, I fixed it. So where was I? The Road is about a man and his son who's trying to survive this world where it all went to hell. Uh, and it's just really dark and really it has this thing where it's like there's really no hope, but at the end of the tunnel there's a little bit of hope, a little bit, just a little bit. And if you play this game, it has that exact mood. It captures it perfectly. It just, this world that they live in is super brutal, and it's all man for himself essentially. Yeah, the character development in here is really good too, but just the plot line is really interesting, especially the ending. I'm not gonna give any spoilers, but it's not a typical ending, if that makes any sense. It asks this question of, is the world really that important? Because yeah, the ending of this is really good. I don't want to tell you about it because it'd be major spoilers, but yeah, oh my god, the plot line on this is just really good. And another one that I enjoyed the plot lines of is the Assassin's Creed. Dude, there's like a million of them now, but yeah. This story, slight spoiler for, well, spoilers for the first one because I have to talk about it for this. But basically, this this story is about this guy named Desmond Miles, who is in a living current world, and in his world, they finally found a way to relive sections of your ancestry because of DNA, so you can relive uh, your your ancestor's life through this machine called the Animus. And so in the beginning, like this one right here, this one deals with, I think, like the Byzantine Empire. I forgot. But like the second one deals around the Italy and the Renaissance period, and then after the Renaissance period. Number 3 deals with oh, this is number 2. Oh god, there's so many. I'm getting confused. Number 3 deals with like the American Revelations. I mean, number 3 deals with the American Revolution, and then number 4 deals with like the Caribbean, Spanish acquisition type of thing when they in the 1700s, 1715, yeah, around there. I don't know. There's so many now. But what I love about it is that if you love historical fiction, it's just a great take on history, especially the one dealing with Ezio. But yeah, the best thing about it is like when the first I remember playing the first time I've ever played the first one, is something I've never seen before in a video game, because at first I was thinking, oh, you're just gonna play this assassin, and then it's not that. But this deals with, in the end of number 1, you've come to the conclusion that there's a war between two groups of people called the Templars and the Assassins, and it's basically for world domination. But you discover this whole other revelation of something even bigger than yourself. Especially on the end of number 2, you discover about something bigger than you first initially thought, and the plot line of this is incredible. I just love its takes on history. It's just really good. And another one of my favorite plot lines in general is BioShock. BioShock and BioShock Infinite. I think I downloaded number 2 because I have it. I think I just digitally downloaded it instead of buying it. But basically, this story deals with. There's gonna be slight spoilers for this, for the first one, for the first BioShock. But yeah, but this story deals with you as a person, and the plane crashes, and then you enter this world called Rapture. And when you in the first BioShock, and when you enter Rapture, you find that it's destroyed. It's the people have gone crazy. It's the plotline is just really good because what I love about it is that it covers topics that you don't see. Not a lot. You don't see video games do cover, like slavery and religion, and destiny and choice. Because what's great about this one is it gives you this feeling of choice, and then it pulls the rug, and everything that you think you know, it turns it upside down because it asks one of these fundamental questions of what is choice essentially. Are you really making a choice, or are you on a predestined path and you're just following your destiny essentially? You're following that path. And when it reveals its secret in the first one, it's just really, really good. And the phrase "would you kindly" is something completely different at this point when you hear it. And then BioShock Infinite, I don't want to talk about it because it's kind of spoilery, but the way it's just it's just like an extension of this. But when you figure out how these two things connect, yeah, incredible. I just love the story on here. It's really nice. So yeah, those are some of my favorite plot lines from video games. If you have any, let me know, because I mean I play a lot, so yeah. And I'll see you guys for tomorrow. Alright, bye.